Hello, welcome back to the game room. Another Edge magazine, and I thought, what with the Atari VCS being launched, apparently, I thought it would be quite an apt moment to look at an Atari special. This is February 2002, and will cost you £3.50. It's got a nice, like, embossed thing on the front. Luckily, no one took this one off. So let's have a quick look through it. It's the first time I've seen it in years, probably since then actually, and I can't really work out why Atari should be the lead in this magazine. Can't think of why it's significant. Maybe it must be the Jaguar, I take it. So let's have a look. Try and get rid of that glare for you. So, alright, so really and truly it relates to, looking at the contents, it relates to Infogrames, purchase of Atari. Murder on the High Street. As the UK games market reaches a new high and retailer sales soar, have the large chains become too powerful? I think it's talking about Electronics Boutique, which is no longer with us. Remember Electronics Boutique? Remember Game Station? More about that. Oh, EDOS, Electronics Boutique share price and performance. Game on for the big three. Sony stays on top despite Xbox and GameCube exceeding. They were quite exciting days back then. I wish I had got myself an Xbox back then. Nintendo to unveil the GameCube. All good stuff. DIY ethos returns. The benefits of developing a game with highly focused proprietary technology. Nothing very familiar or obvious jumps out at me in this issue so far. Out there reportage. This is quite an unfamiliar format for me with Edge. I don't think this format and even the physical layout and the physical size of the magazine lasted for very long. Command and Conquer. Red Eye article. Renderware platform. Creative. Surround sound speakers. Don't know whatever happened to Creative. Are they still around? I really don't remember that Xbox advert with the the pubes on the soap. Another article there. Yeah, not a great deal in here that's sparking off the memory so far. Okay, pre-screen. Something I do remember, which was a regular kind of Edge format. Final Fantasy 11. Yeah, I never got around to playing it, I don't think. PlayStation 2, obviously. The Y Project. Can't say I've heard of it. Turok Evolution. What's that on? PS2. Well, it's on pretty much everything, really. Yeah, I'd have liked to have played that. Got an insert there. Broken Sword. That must be on the Game Boy Advance or something. Yeah. Yeah, Game Boy Advance. V Rally 3. I never liked the look of that on the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, Broken Sword, that must be interesting, shrinking down the screen and everything else with the hotspots. Oh, that's one of my favourite franchises, Broken Sword, by the way. Really focusing on developers this issue. I love that. Somebody asked, is Bullfrog fucked now Pete's left? Or Peter. Don't remember this. Was it just a trade thing? Or a developer's thing? Okay, Atari. The Atari buck has stopped at Infogrames. Yeah, it's not the Atari that that any of us know, though. It really isn't. You don't really refer to Atari now as being a major name that you'd recognise between, any kind of killer apps or anything. Subscribe. Alright, so we've got a bit more detail here. A bit more history, which is interesting. I don't know how much Infogrames took license-wise, to be honest with you. I don't think they ended up with their, like their entire back catalogue. Echo the Dolphin on PS2. Was that just was that just brought over from the Dreamcast? I've no idea. Vintage Gaming. Oh, this is quite apt. I don't know if you can see that. We've got ZX Spectrum down there. Virtual Boy. So obviously the retro scene was quite a thing even back then. Got like a timeline and key items and everything else. I always had a remote interest in wondering what the Jaguar CD was like. Just another interview. Nothing majorly exciting. Test screen. So these are actual reviews. Final Fantasy X. Gets a 6 out of 10. Wow, that's That's surprising. Super Mario Advance 2. That gets an 8. Respectable, very respectable. Medal of Honor Allied Assault on the PC. 7 out of 10. Frequency. Yeah. Vaguely aware of this. But that gets an 8 out of 10, so it must have been a good title. Maximo, PS2, a 7. Quite some respectable scores coming out here. Wipeout Fusion, that must be, oh, it is on the PS2. I was going to say it was on the PSP for a minute. 5 out of 10, my god. That's embarrassing. Moto GP2, not really my kind of thing. Gets a 6 out of 10, kind of lackluster I suppose. Oh, there's an advert for Headhunter 2. Oh no, actual Headhunter, the original game. I really liked that on the Dreamcast. I do have that. I would like to play that again. I absolutely loved Headhunter. There is a second one. I don't know if I've ever played it. I don't think I have. I think I've got it on the PS2. I might be talking absolute shite that I cannot remember. Haven't got a clue. Not a clue. Special Collector's Edition, the 100 most important Edge reviews. Not sure if I've got that one. Vampire Knight. Xbox Gamer Magazine. Don't think that was the one that gave you the disc. I think that was only the official one. Sonic Advance. Kabuki Warriors. Sonic Advance gets 7 out of 10. Kabuki Warriors 1 out of 10. I don't think I've ever seen a 1. The Making of Populous. This is a regular feature. I don't know if they still do it, where they would like go back and look at a real classic title. I really did like Populous. I think did it come to the Mega Drive? I swear it came to the Mega Drive as well. The 16-bit consoles. Just reflecting back on some retro stuff. Some jobs. Mostly recruitment on the back. I think that's all it is, folks. Rareware. Looking for Java programmers. Look at that, DMA Rockstar. And then we've got some actual trade adverts as well. I think this is pretty much the dying days of import scene and everything else. Mail order. Then you've got your standard letters page at the back. And there you go. I do like that final page. The vector graphic display from Asteroids. High score table. And there you go. That was issue. Can you see that? Issue 107. The Atari Special. All the way from February 2002. You see what I mean about the format? It never lasted long. The magazine is almost square. Yeah? I don't know why they did that, but it never lasted that long, and the layout was different. So it's pretty much more trade and recruitment in that one. And I was interested in why Atari was the lead, but obviously it's because of Infogrames' purchase of Atari. So yeah, yeah, I love Edge magazine. You know that by now. Um, you know, the style of writing and everything else is conducted by adults for adults, and that's why I liked it. That's why I liked it. It gave gaming the air of respectability that it desperately needed back then. So you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.